Hello once again, this is your professor, Danny Raneta Cabulay, on the course Strategic Management in Tourism. So this time around, we're going to talk about how to analyze the competition. So part of strategic management is knowing sino bang kalaban natin, okay? So if you're in business, it's important to know the competitor profile of your competitors, okay? So you see, this particular uh, technique, analytical tool, was inspired by three different authors. No, there was Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations from that book. Okay, then there's Michael Porter's Competitive Strategy and Charles Darwin's Theory of Natural Selection. So what are the merits of this tool? This is more than just a profiling exercise. So here you get to know you get to perform competitor intelligence work as it is valued more than ever. It addresses industry leadership. Malalaman natin sino bang leader sa industry and what are the benchmark issues. It veers away from the informal approaches traditionally done by most managers and entrepreneurs, like sino bang number one, sino number two. So it's beyond that. So you have to know what makes them number one, what makes them a laggard, o bakit sila kulelat sa industry. Okay? So what are the steps in CPM formulation? First, you have to define the industry, the scope and nature. Ano bang industry ang gusto mong pag-aralan? Determine who are the competitors. Identify the direct competitors. That means they're offering the same product, the same price range, and the same geographic location. Determine who the customers are and the benefits they expect to derive. Determine the key success factors in the industry. What will make you a leader in this particular industry? Then rank the key success factors by giving each one a weighting. The sum of all the weightings must add up to 1.00. That is the perfect score, okay? Rate each competitor on each of the key success factors. It depends on you. You might want to use a rating of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5, okay? It's up to you. Multiply each cell in the matrix by the factor weighting. And then the company with the highest weighted score is the leader in the industry, okay? I'll give you an example. So, the client is Alegre Beach Resort and Spa in Sogod in Cebu Province. Okay? So, Alegre is the company that we're trying to analyze. So, we saw that sino ba mga direct competitors niya within the area, no? So, nakita namin Alegre, competitor niya is Abaca, Crimson, and Maribago. Pareho sila halos ng pricing, target market, etc. Okay, so what are the key success factors? We look at market share, revenue per available room, product quality, operational efficiency, and market mix yield. Okay, let's look at each one of this. So for market share, we gave a weight of 0.30 or 30%. RevPAR is 0.25. Product quality is 20. Operational efficiency is 0.15, market mix yield is 0.10. Total is 1.00. Remember, dapat ang total ay 1.00. Then you try to put a score on all the four competing companies, including the client, which is Alegre. For example, score of 1 to 10. 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. So, in terms of market share, we'll give a score of 8 to Crimson kasi malaki talaga ang market share niya. Maybe a score of 5 to Maribago kasi very popular. And then Alegre, 3 points. And Abaca, kasi Abaca, they only have 10 rooms. Alegre has 50 rooms. No? So, mas malaki ang market share definitely ng Alegre kaysa Abaca. So, 1 lang ang Abaca. So, you cross-multiply. 0.3 multiplied by 3 equals 0.9. And then for Abaca, 1 multiplied by 0.3, okay? Multiplied by 0.3 equals 0.3. For Crimson, 0.3 multiplied by 8, you arrive at 2.4. And then for Maribago, 0.3 multiplied by 5 equals 1.5. So that's how you arrive at those scores, okay? Then for RevPAR, you do the same thing, okay? For product quality, you do the same thing. And then, sa product quality, ang pinakamataas is Crimson, followed by Abaca, followed by Alegre, and then pinakapangit ang quality, Maribago. Okay? Operational efficiency, so titignan natin kung sino ang pinakamahusay yung mga staff na very efficient. So we were able to do that. So again, pinaka-efficient is Crimson, followed by Abaca, followed by Maribago, at pinaka-hindi efficient ang Alegre. And finally, market mix yield. Ibig sabihin ng market mix yield, are you dependent on only one market segment, or are you trying to capture as many market segments as you can? If you're capturing only one market segment and you are dependent on that market segment, hindi maganda ang market mix yield mo. Dapat you should have several diverse markets ang sinisilbihan mo para maging maganda ang iyong market mix yield. So obviously, ang pinakamagandang market mix yield is Abaca, followed by Crimson, and then Maribago, and then Alegre has the worst market mix yield. So overall, what are the scores? Okay, Alegre has 3.35, Abaca has 4.70, Crimson has 8.05, and Maribago has 4.75. Clearly, the leader in this industry is Crimson Hotel or Crimson Resort, followed distantly by Maribago, then closely by Abaca, and then the last but not the least is Alegre. That's how you develop a competitor profile matrix. Okay? For your project task number 3, I want you to develop a competitor profile matrix by first identifying the direct competitors of your company, develop a sensible criteria, so maybe 3 items, 4 items, up to maybe maximum of 5 items, and score all the companies. Develop a 2-page write-up explaining your competitor profile matrix. Yung nagawa mo, you put it in Word format, and then you do a write-up, explain it, what it's all about, okay? Submit it to your team GC next Saturday, okay, next week. So you'll be very busy next week, right? So for pop question number 3, this is what you will answer individually, in the comment section below the YouTube video. Cite one challenge or difficulty in doing a competitor profile matrix. Kung ikaw gagawa ng isang CPM, saan ka kaya mahihirapan? Give me one aspect na mukhang mahihirapan ka. Explain your answer in 1 to 2 sentences only. Place your answer in the comment section below the YouTube video not later than Wednesday next week. I'll see you around for the 4th video lecture.